So you're a business owner, you love consulting your tarot cards, and every week you just wish there would be a reading that would focus only on your business. Well, I got you, boo. This Sunday in your inbox, you can join the Woo Crew with me. Hi, I'm Mary. I'm the owner of Sensible Woo, and every week I send a reading out to my list so that you can connect with the intuitive side of you inside of your business and connect those feelings that you get along with your strategies so that you can make better decisions moving forward. Even though this reading went out a couple of weeks ago, the readings are really kind of timeless. It's not unusual that members of this list will consume readings whenever they want and they'll catch up on them later. Readings are really personal. You need to know who your reader is. So this should give you an idea of what it's like to get a reading with me, and I hope to see you in there. Okay, let's look at marketing and lead gen. We have the Three of Swords in the upright position. I thought this was really profound. There is definitely that feeling of like heartache. I feel so much that this is a compounded thing this week of like the way you used to deliver messaging might not be landing right, and it's kind of stings a little. For a lot of folks, it's like the metrics that we track, metrics seem to be down. And it's sort of like, there's a lot of this sort of like ego death going on here. And it's like, it's just things that are happening. If you pay attention to the lesson from that revenue section, learning and watching the behavior is going to give you a lot of data that you need. That's going to be very informative when it comes to marketing and lead gen. Basically the note is like, there's sort of this like very compassionate feeling of like, it's okay. Like, if you need to kind of lick your wounds this week, take the time, but don't stay stuck in that. We don't want to stay in that forever. We want to make sure that we learn from it and we move on from it. We don't need to repeat this picture again and again and again. But there's also, just this feeling of like, something just not landing quite right. And there's nothing, because I keep asking, I'm like, is this like a big thing? And like, there's nothing that is, it's a Three of Swords. It's a minor arcana card. It's not major. It's not something where you might, be going through some like really big, profound change in how you deliver your messaging and your marketing. It really feels a lot more of this sort of like egoic death of like, oh, they're just like not listening to me in quite the same way anymore. Or, oh, they don't really like that kind of post anymore. Or just traffic in general is just sort of like down. And someone's got his like newsflash down in a lot of places. It has a lot to do with this whole where does your garden grow thing that came from the revenue and finance, like follow the money. That is the message. Follow the money. All of these things, they stack up together to form a whole and complete picture every week. And so when it comes to your marketing, follow the money, give yourself time to sort of like be kind to yourself, take care of you. If it was say like a breakup, like in real life, like you would give yourself time, and they're like, maybe you need to do that. Maybe you just need to like take a break from social for the week. Or as we saw in our general and extended readings, maybe you need a plan when you're going to carve out space and time for yourself. And it's like, maybe you prepare things, maybe you batch things ahead so that things can go out, but you can kind of take a step back a little bit. That's one scenario. Another scenario is like, you plan ahead to like deliver whatever messages you want to deliver. And then it's like during the holiday weeks, it's like, you're not doing any Black Friday sales. You don't really have a need to be on there. You don't really care. And it's like, and you just like take the whole long weekend off, or maybe an entire week. And you're just like, maybe you don't send a newsletter, tell your audience it's a holiday week. You're going to be real busy. I'm not going to add another newsletter to you. I'm not sending you a newsletter, or you're, not going to post on social, or you're not going to publish that video, or it's like whatever it is, that's not true for everybody, right? Like you really have to pay attention to where does my garden grow? In what direction is all of this happening? And that's going to give you the information you need so you can make the right decision when it comes to your marketing and lead gen for the week. This week, it just has this feeling of like behind the scenes, preparations, and figuring out like what is sort of that midterm, like between now and the beginning of January kind of plan to preserve your energy and to give yourself time to recover from this little bit of heartache, because, you know, traffic's down. So I will see you over in community and support.